Yeah, as you can see, hello, welcome again to another short tutorial here. If you remember, I did an earlier video of how you can utilize MS Word, not necessarily any picture editing software or picture graphic editing software like Photoshop, Corel Draw, those things. You can actually do some of the things you would do over there with simple Word, which is a word processor, but can equally do a lot of those things. So looking at my screen, I have a picture, sample picture there on my left that I'm going to extract portions of some of those logos there and then try to show with this method. I did an earlier one where you just drag the handles and turn the picture around and it is good to go for the cutting. This time, an even easier way, if you are not good with the mouse, that first tutorial we will be struggling to get the picture into proportion as it came originally. But with this, you just click a button or a command button and then it does the rotation or the flipping of the picture for you, and that does it. So we are going to extract, because this is a picture full of other components. We're going to extract by utilizing the crop tool in Word and then pick out only the single to a logo we want to print on a t-shirt or some mark or some other, wherever you want to paste that if you have cut it on a vinyl material. So let's get started. We are going to do the extraction of the picture because this is a solid picture full of other pictures seen as one. So we do the cropping of the picture. This is actually an auto shape in this, a rectangle drawn and it's filled, it was filled with a picture. So it means it is a picture but actually can also be treated as an auto shape or a shape that has a picture fill. So the Word still allows us to modify that picture. So we just, once it's get the focus is selected, we go to the picture, the format. You see drawing tools and picture tools, because the picture has both the drawing and then I mean this showing on screen is both a drawing and then a picture put together, with the picture serving as its fill. That is the internal part of that red line around. That is the outline or the border. So we click on the picture tools and not the drawing tools. So picture tools is clicked. Then we can find our crop tool to the extreme right there. So once you click on the crop, depending on the type of cropping you want to do, you could choose the type of cropping based on these shapes, how you want to crop it out. But we just want to do the normal. So we want to click here without dropping, to use any shape to crop it into any form of it's shaped according to any auto shape there. So we are going to, now we've clicked cropped, you see some, the handles have 10 additional black dots, or they are not dots, they are dashes with the corners around, black ones. It means when you pull any of them, place your mouse on any of those blacks, not the white one. The white one, you see, the when I place it on the white handles, the tool I get there is different than when I place on the black line dashes that came as second handles. The look of my mouse is different. So now it looks like a T. When I'm holding from the top, it looks like a T, turned upside down, or some nail sitting on its foot. Then I'll pull it inward towards the one that I want to extract. So for example, I want to extract this one, the black shiny one to the left, right? Or the extract the one with some additional outlining Remember, I didn't hold the right place. That's why my whole handles are going. So I have to re-hold and drag towards the picture I want. Let's say that one with the additional bordering around the J2G logo. So I drag it towards it. Also drag the bottom, making sure I do not cut off the logo parts. I only drag to eliminate the parts that I don't want. After that, I click away, and then that is the logo. But remember, I said it is a drawing rectangular shape filled with the picture. Now we use the picture tools. When it is clicked, it has both the drawing tools and then the picture tools. So to make sure we don't have this red border around, we will remove the picture borders, or we remove the picture borders, right? We can remove the borders from there. Shape outline, we can use that as well. Say no, because that was a shape filled with a picture. So once the shape was having a red border, so we could only go to the drawing tool and remove the border. But the other way, let me go there again, go to the picture tools tool. In that place, instead of saying the shape, instead of saying the shape outline, which is the red line around the edges, here we could have also said here, Masa, we don't want an outline for the picture, and that could have equally dropped the border off, still achieving the same result. So that does it. So now this is our logo left. The rest of the picture parts have been thrown off, so we could now increase the size like that, so it's bigger. Increase the size, it's bigger now. Now we want to, those who know what cutting with the plotter or those cameo stuff cutting machines does for the apparel market, the other car decal, those kind of cut where you cut in the vinyl way of doing things, where you cut vinyl to do heat transfer. This rotation is very important if you think of that. So now we go in there and then throw this picture a rotation. We rotate that picture. I want it to lie on top of the bring to front. Yes, so it shouldn't go under my virtual blackboard you are seeing on my right there. It should be like that. Now notice the thing has some white background. I did a video earlier showing how to do that off, throw that white background off by simply going here as it's highlighted and saying remove background, and it does a thing like this with some additional white handles again, showing if we click keep changes, it will cut part of our logo off and keep the black and the part that is in the middle of these handles you are seeing. All right, so to make sure it doesn't cut the picture off the way we don't want, we will further tell the computer, yes, you have tried to pick what we should remove, but you haven't done it so well. So we actually want you to keep up to this point on your right, and we also want you to keep the logo up to this point on your left, and top is okay. So we have the bottom, top is not okay, it still has to go up a bit. Okay, bottom, you want to keep the logo up to this point, right? And the top we want to keep right a little bit over the top. part of the picture. Now notice the whole picture is now bright colored in terms of its black color. All the whites there that are marked pink to go with it. So we simply say keep changes, and that is our picture now left, actually having some transparency at the back. So to print this picture for a cutting machine to cut this picture on a cutting machine, oh yeah, we have cut portions of that logo off with the cropping. We could actually go backwards, right? We can actually click crop again while it's there, and we go backward a bit, just a little bit, right? Go back just a little bit. Okay, go back. Yes, so that's how our picture came. So we have that. Yes, so that's our picture. And notice hello, Mr. Agam. I know, me cry, ya my confused cry, me be ya cry, my friend catch us and be due. Me be doing them. Uh-huh. That be on your friend. Okay. Okay. No campus, why now I'm a matter. Okay. Yo. Nah, the acro. Me that's a pa. Hmm. The direction. Now I feel na dinner cheese fast cabra. Okay. Yo. Mate. Me that's a pa. Right. Wow. That interrupted my video. Anyway, it's one of those things. Let's go on. So we have finished extracting our logo, and then this logo we actually did remove the background, so we only do a similar thing again. Now this time the computer has done well by selecting the right area, so we just say okay or keep changes. That does it. So now this is our picture. So to flip it or rotate it, once it's highlighted, the appropriate tools associated with that can be used or applied to this picture will show. And the tool we're looking for now is rotate. Look at your right under the arrange subcategory down there to your right. Just go to rotate, and you have the option to rotate it 90 degrees left, 90 degrees right, 90 vertical, and actually you want to rotate it horizontal. Usually this is what we want. So your logo will be turned horizontal. After you have cut it, then you can, when you are placing it on whatever object, other surface, then it becomes normal. Otherwise, if you leave it normal, as you can see on screen, and you cut it, it doesn't get to work for you. That is with some of the cut transfer materials. So that does it. You just simply highlight your picture as you want it and go to rotate and say flip horizontal. Now your picture will be like this before you cut it through your cutter. And then you can have it well laid out for you. Hope this tutorial helps. Thank you.